everybody, to the people, those who are going to submit the dissertation, the research proposal, and here are some of the hints which I made it over there. Anyone can unmute and read what I posted on the screen. Yes. Anyone can unmute and read what I posted on the screen. Yeah, because the break of voice is there. And that's why you could not hear it. I could not hear it properly. Yeah, there is a break of voice is there. That's why I could not hear properly.
Can ready, Professor.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. But I said good evening to the legal fraternity. Welcome to my online class today to give the 21 PG students some guidelines to write the dissertation to our Gul thesis. Okay, let us come to without wasting the time. Okay, let us come to the point here of the Hamza Ali Marishi. Is it right? St. Augustine, University of Tanzania, School of Law, the effectiveness of law, protecting the right to vote. Because when I come to the title,
hear you.
Yes, Hamza Marishi, did you want to say anything? Mute. When I ask you to speak, you can speak. When I ask you to speak, mute. When I ask you to speak, you have to speak. Otherwise, you are not supposed to speak. Is it clear? See, when you say the effectiveness of the law in protecting the law of the right to vote for the prisoners and the detained persons in Tanzania, land practice, again a case study of the Nyagama district, because you are my supervisee, perhaps this will be changed. Better you change in this manner. Persons, the detained persons, land practice in Tanzania. Then you remove this thing better because it's then you can say a case study of the Nyagama district. That may be the to my knowledge this is more appropriate. So this way that you can make it out. Okay. So the effectiveness of the law in protecting the right to vote for the prisoners and the detained persons, law and practice, you can make it out. Of course, the spelling mistake is there. Practice, PRACT, practice, TICVE, practice. In Tanzania, a case study of the Nyagama. Perhaps it sounds good as per my knowledge goes. Okay, a research proposal in the partial fulfillment of the requirements for the award of the degree for the Master of Laws at St. Augustine University of Tanzania, because sometimes people wrote the R capital letter and P capital letter, F capital letter, R capital letter, and W capital letter, D capital letter, and this thing. This style also be allowed over there when you are writing. Better you write in this style because it looks good. And the Hamza Ahmed Ali made out. But why do you forget the person, those who are streamlining your work? Why do you forget the persons, those who are streamlining your work? Why don't you mention the supervisor name on the title? At least, though not on the cover page, though not on the hard cover page, at least on the title page. See, I will show you the one model. You can say that which model is good and which model is not good. You can say. See, here I am showing one model to you. Yes, this is the model of India. See how it looks. The first and foremost, I don't know the style of writing here, but anyway, that I will suggest the board members to adopt the different style. First, you write your title, means dissertation title. Whatever the title would be there in the bold letters. Are you observing? Did you see my screen? Anyone can unmute and give me the answer. Say yes only. Did you see my screen? Say yes only.
Yes, Professor.
Yes, mute. So now,
yes, we see.
I say mute because you already said yes. Okay, an analysis of the financial crisis, of course, is a title. Better you keep the title in a bold in the upper part of it. Later on, you can say that dissertation submitted to the university. Which university? St. Augustine University in partial fulfillment of the requirement for the award of the LLL, that is the LL full stop M full stop degree. So later on, you can use the logo of the university, emblem of the university, the St. Augustine University. If you want, I can supply the emblem to you. Then just cut and paste and put it over there. Then you can say submitted by. You have to write your name, then your hall ticket number, whatever it may be, and you can write it under the supervision of. You have to write the supervisor's name and his designation. Are you following me? Say yes. Only one should say yes. Anyone?
Yes, Professor.
Yes, enough. Mute. So you write under the supervision of a supervisor, you have to write under the supervision of the supervisor full name, but don't commit a mistake in writing the name of the supervisor. You know, Hamza Ali, again, he committed a mistake in writing my name. He write only one S, not double S, even though when the defending at the time, I clearly mentioned, see that if you want to displease any person, I repeat, if you want to displease any person, if you want any person, BP should be raised. The best method is just write his name, wrong spelling enough. Is it clear? Say yes. If not, no, I will repeat. Is it clear? Say yes. Anyone can mute and say yes. If you did not understand, say no. I repeat. I say unmute and say yes or no. Oh, it's a problem to you. Okay, doesn't matter. Then you can write. Okay, and I heard it, mute it. So LLM, of course, whatever the branch would be there, within parentheses, you have to write it, the branch. Then you can write again the St. Augustine University and so forth. It is also quite good. You can repeat it, but already that you made it here, so you need not to repeat it. But if you repeat it, well and good, because it is also highlighted it, so that it will be total page would be there. So anyway, that you will speak with your dean and supervisor and the board to use the logo of on the cover page, and the cover page and title page. Cover page is different, title page is different. Yeah, break of voice is there. I could not hear your voice. Break of voice is there. Break of voice is there. I could not hear you. If you want, you can chat. You can chat and ask what you want to ask, so that I can see. You can chat and send the message, and I will give the answer for that one.
Professor.
Break of voice. Okay, mute. Break of voice is there. Again, you can call me later for the clarification. So depending upon the change of the model, that you can make it out. So either cover page and title page, they are different. Cover page hardbound, I don't know what, because here I did not see the hardbound. I saw only the comb binding is here, not the spiral binding, because spiral binding is not there in Tanzania. I don't know whether you know the spiral binding and a comb binding, because there are two varieties of the binding would be there. Okay, I need not to give the binding explanation over here, because I want to give the what are the style of writing over.
Yes, so here, Professor, it is clear. I can hear you.
Okay, right. Let me proceed. So now you can write the introduction, because my style of writing the introduction is I don't start with one, because here suppose I am giving the answer. Suppose here I write chapter 1, I write in this style. Then the general introduction, then, and this is a heading. Which is the heading here? Anyone? Which is the heading here? Say. Unmute and say. Which is the heading here? Which I highlighted? Please speak. When I want to speak, you don't speak. Chapter 1 is the heading. I repeat, chapter 1 is the heading, and subheading is?
General introduction.
Yes, I appreciate. And bold should be bold. Is it clear? One line space, of course, 1.5 line space, depending upon it looks good. So that is the style you have to adapt it. Then when you say chapter 1, my style is I don't write 1 because I write 1.0 introduction. Because 1 will not start without 0. So this is my style. Of course, depending upon your style, you can adapt it. So 1.0 introduction. See, I am not going through your spelling mistakes, your punctuation, your other things. No, I am not going through it now because it takes a lot of time. Even one page, it takes sometimes 10 to 20 minutes also, because I am not going through the punctuations and your grammar and your sentence structure and your appropriate word which should be used over there. I am not going through it. But a simple example I am going to make it out. The study put. Don't use the word put. Don't use the word looking. It is a look absurd. It's looking bad. And people think that you are from the village. Don't put the word. The better way the study, you can make it out. I am giving only one sentence clarity here. That study throw light. See, this is the style of writing. Throw light, throw light, throw light. This is going over there. Light on core of our democracy now. Core, no, our democracy vision, and our democracy, the core democracy of ours, core democracy of our, here our means we can say here Tanzania. Better you say Tanzania, our instead of saying core, you can remove this one. Core democracy of Tanzania. And you put the colon here. Who asked you to put the colon here? And if you want to say, if the continuation it is there, better you write comma, then whether the constitution right to vote and so that you can make it out. See, I am giving you only one line correction. The study throw light on the core democracy of Tanzania. Means our means Tanzania here. So I am giving only one sentence. If I go through the other things, it takes at least 10 minutes to give so many mistakes would be there in the sentence structure, including the grammar and spelling and the idea behind it, which we want to convey it. So I am not going through now, all those things at present. I am going only the format of it, where the glaring mistakes you could find, you have committed, that I am showing over there. So that is only my point. So now let us see that the democracy, of course, of footnotes. I told you, read my old YouTube links, read or watch the links which I made it over the 3 days, the Nurus, the dissertation when I was discussing, I loaded it and I have shown to you, but again you have committed a mistake. Can anyone tell what the committed a mistake here? Fundamental mistake. Anyone? Unmute and give me the answer. If you don't know, you say pass on. I will give the answer. Don't waste the time. In the footnote, what the mistake is committed? Fundamental mistake, I said. The glaring mistake. Quick. Unmute and give me the answer. Oh, I don't know why you are not giving the answer, unmuting and giving the answer. Anyone, I said? No one can give the answer to me, including the Hamza Marishi, because I could not see your microphone. What happened to you? I did not see your microphone image on my screen. You take the screenshot, only 6% are participants, including the Professor Lee Stone. Welcome, Professor Lee Stone. Perhaps the electricity might have come by this time. The fundamental mistake that you have committed is, I told you already that every footnote, give me the answer. Every footnote, unmute and give me the answer. Every footnote, unmute and give me the answer. Yes, no one is giving the answer to me. Every footnote ends with the full stop. I told the fundamental things. Every footnote ends with the full stop. The full stop is missing over there. Okay, now let us go to the another problem. Because when I change it to 1.0, then automatically it will change to the 1.1, because it's not 1.2. Automatically will change it. So you change in this style. background of the problem. Well and good. I am not going through the matter, what the background you wrote it and what are the spelling mistake you have committed it. I am not going through in it. So now let us come to the again the footnote is concerned and which style that you use this footnote. Hamza Ali, what are the style of the referencing that you used it? Hamza Ali is not even now opened his mouth without, and I did not see his microphone also, and his work is going on, and he is not responding me. Hamza Ali, Hamza Marishi, you better do one thing. You log out because 2 times that you are appearing it. 2 times you are appearing it, and yeah, that's why there is a reason that you could not speak. The 2 times you are appearing, you log out and I log in. Only one name would be seen over there. But here I could not see the microphone in one name and I could see the microphone another name. That is the reason that you could not, even you speak also, I could not hear you. Log out and log in. So clearly. See, the style of writing is, the uniformity should be maintained over there. And I don't know what the style that the South has.
Yeah, I've logged out and logged in now. Now I can hear you, Professor.
But why you are not giving the answer to my question? What is the style that you used over here?
The signal was poor. The signal was poor, but now I'm back, Professor.
My question is, what style of the referencing that you used in your work?
I can hear you again.
Okay. My question, give me the answer to my question. What style of referencing that you mentioned in your research proposal? That is my question. Give me the answer. If you don't know the answer, you say pass on. If you don't know the answer, you say pass on. Okay, because you don't know what is the style of it. Because if you could see my yesterday class, I would have told you there is a MLA style, there is a APA style, there is a Turabian style, there is a Chicago style, there is a Harvard style, there is a Blue Book style. There are many styles are there, but in the Asian and African continent, we are using, especially in the African continent and the Tanzania, that we are using Turabian blended with the Mexico style. So when you write it in that way, there the ear will not come here. But anyway, the uniformity should be maintained. You wrote the Donald, the capital letter. I don't know. This is a different style. When you say the right to vote and rise democracy, who told you to make it italics? I told you already. This is a journal. In journal, which should be in italics? Anyone? Unmute and give me the answer. In journal reference.
Come again, Professor. Come again, please.
No, it's not clear. In journal, italics is only the title of the journal, not the title of the article. This is wrong. It is only the title of the journal. Of course, I don't know in which style that you used. In any style you used, but it's wrong. But only you can use the single, sometimes double. Sometimes double they use it inverted comma, and when the da should be there, it should be capital letter, the first letter, and it ends with the and apostrophe, then when a single inverted comma, then ends with the full stop. Now, journal of the early public, this should be italics. Because I told you the fundamental, that is the reason I told you. You watch my videos and you watch the earlier videos also, the recent videos. I told you like a kasuku. You know kasuku? Yes? What do you say in English? Kasuku. No, the break of voice is there. Parrot. I told you like a parrot. The journal article, the journal title, newspaper title, book title, these are all should be in a italics and ends with the full stop. And 1787, 1828, at page 22. And who is the publisher? What is the volume? Where is the volume here? Where is the volume? And where is the number? Where is the number? And ends with the full stop. You don't write it. Write P small, too small, and full stop. That is enough. And don't write it so and so. The style is. Of course, I don't know which style that you used it. Depending upon the style, we can say whether it is right or not. And here, fifth one, 1948. I told you that every footnote ends with the full stop. And Article 23(1) here, 1948. I don't know why you write 1948 here. I did not understand. Because if it is an act, it would be there. You have to write the act and write the 1948. Otherwise, we need not to write why you wrote 1948 here. Because I did not understand. 1948. Yes, 48. And every footnote ends with the full stop, or we can say period, or we can say dot, or we can, yes, that's only the thing. So this is the style that you have to use it. So now, it takes a lot of time. Article 25 of the International Covenant of Civil and Political Right. Again, the same thing. Because once I told the equation that it will be applicable for the each and everything. Because every footnote ends with the full stop means you have to do every footnote should be ended with the full stop. That is the reason. And I told you that after year, what comes punctuation? Anyone can unmute and give me the answer. After the year, Y-E-A-R, year, what punctuation? W-H-E-A-T, what punctuation comes? Unmute and give me the answer. Unmute and give me the answer. No,
I don't have
break of voice. Okay, I will give you the answer. Mute. I will give you the answer. Mute. I say mute. I will give you the answer. Because your break of voice, because you are, what I say, the internet is not that much strong enough. And that's why I could see the break of voice would be there. So after the year, always note the point. Full stop will come. After the edition, capital ED, shortening form, full stop will come. After the every title of the journal, title of the book, title of the newspaper, full stop will come. Every footnote ends with the full stop. Every shortening ends with the full stop. This is the, and small p, it is a shortening, it is end the full stop. And 2010, it is a year, ends with the full stop. And it is a footnote, hence it is ends with the full stop. Is it clear? Say yes or no. Anyone can unmute and give me yes or no.
Yes, Professor.
Very good. I don't know why you made the Constitution of United Republic of Tanzania in italics. There is no such a rule that you should have to make it in italics. No rule. I did not see any rule that it should be in italics. Italics only the name of the parties, the name of the journal, the name of the book, the name of the newspaper. It should be in italics. The other things will not be in italics. So now, okay, I'm not going through the other material. See here, I highlighted here. What is the mistake? Hamza, open it and tell me, what is the mistake you have committed here, which I highlighted, where the cursor is there. If you know it, you tell me. If you don't know it, you say pass on. I will give the answer. Or any other can give the answer if the Hamza will not give the answer. If he says the pass on. Anyone?
Pass on, Professor.
Anyone can give the answer what is the mistake it is committed over here by the Hamza? And if you say pass on, I will give you the answer.
Pass
Don't
on,
waste the time.
Professor. Pass on.
Okay.
Professor.
See, when such a thing would be there, first and foremost, comma will come. First and foremost, comma will come. Later on, footnote. I repeat, first and foremost, comma will come. Later on, footnote. Repeat. Repeat. Anyone?
Comma is followed with a footnote.
First and foremost. I said, first and foremost, comma will come. Later, footnote. Repeat.
First and foremost, comma will come, and then later there's footnotes.
Yes, I told this thing in my earlier classes also. That means you did not at least pay the heed what your should be there. See, I'm not going through your material inside because if I go through, I will find the mistakes many. But anyway, doesn't matter. See here, CAP cap 2, 1977, and within parentheses as amended from time to time. But I told you that every footnote ends with a full stop. That is the fundamental rule. Now, what mistake that you have committed, Hamza, tell me. What mistake that you have committed? If you know it, you tell me. If you don't know it, you can say pass on. When you say pass on, other people will get the chance to speak. Quick. QUICK.
Professor, there is two Hamzas here. I'm not sure which Hamza you are referring to, but
Hamza Marishi, my supervisor. Hamza Marishi Ali, my supervisor.
Yes,
and whose work I am doing?
that one is,
No, because break of voice is Hamza Marishi. Your internet is not good.
for
Yes, mute. I said mute. I said mute. Don't speak. I said mute. No, because your voice is breaking. So it's not useful for you to ask you anything. Okay, I will give the answer. CAP is an abbreviation and it is a shortening. Every shortening, first letter should be the C and next letter is the small letter AP and a full stop to 1977. Within parentheses, when you are writing A as amended from time to time, the A should be capital letter. A should be capital letter. Then every footnote ends with the full stop. That is the fundamental rule, and that is the mistake that you have committed. The same thing applicable here also. The same thing applicable here also. When I have given the equation should be applied wherever it comes. I repeat. See here, CAP cap, C capital letter, A small letter, P small letter you wrote. But here you wrote all the three letters of cap. No, that is not the style of writing. You have to write CAP full stop. This is the style of writing. I repeat, you are not supposed to write like that way, but you have to write the way that I made it over here. The C should be capital letter and the AP should be small letter, and every shortening ends with the full stop. And every footnote ends with the full stop. That's you have to maintain it. Okay, the quickly going through it because there are a lot of things are to be done. Okay, significance of study, it's okay. Objective of the study, okay. And here also you committed the same thing because CAP after that you did not put the full stop because that is a very must, and every footnote ends with the full stop. That is a very much necessary. And sometimes that you wrote the C capital letter, AP small letter, but here you wrote both the all capital letters. No, C capital letter and AP should be small letter because I am getting so hard. That's why I made it. I would like to stop it, but I don't know how it is open. But anyway, let us come to the another point. General objectives. I said when you are writing the general objective, I told you write the Roman one. I repeat, I told you that write the Roman small letters one. This is the style you have to adapt it. And when you're writing the special objectives, yes, don't write the bullets. I told you don't write the bullets. This is the style. And here you should use the semicolon. And here also you have to use the semicolon. And there are only three are there because you made 1, 2, 3. Yes. And when you make it 3 only, and then you have to make it the change also the bullet into the small Roman, and this is the style you have to adapt it. Then the full stop. That is the thing which you have to do it. So this is the thing that the total 1 plus 3 is 4. And I told you that after literature review hypothesis will come. Yes, you did a good thing. Yes, I appreciate it. But numbering should be done in a proper manner. Yeah, that is more important because I changed it to 1.1 to 1.0 in the early. So the numbering is very much important. I am not going to do what Mashamba wrote it and what you want to make it out. And Shivji and others, and quickly going through the another thing. And I don't know what style that you used over there, because sometimes that you're using the surname as a small letters, sometimes you're using the capital letters, but I did not see the any uniformity. And when you're writing the yes, here you did a good thing, because the title of the books you put it in italics, but I already told you that the title ends with the full stop. Book title, journal title, newspaper title ends with the full stop. And again, I told you that number one, you should not supposed to write Muguki na Nyota Publisher Limited first. The imprint, I don't know what you, because this is the technical word. Only the people, those who have studied library science, only know this word. What is that? Can anyone can give the answer without looking into the smartphone? Imprint means anyone? Unmute and give me the answer. Anyone can unmute and give me the answer. What is imprint? If you don't know it, you say pass on. Anyone can unmute and give me the answer. What is meant by imprint? If you don't know, you can say pass on.
Pass on, Professor.
Okay, you said pass on. See, it's a challenge to anybody. If anybody says what is imprint, imprint means it is having three prongs. Three prongs. Number one. Okay, keep quiet. Unmute. Mute. Yes, imprint means mute. You need not to speak because I am giving the answer. So imprint means it is having the three prongs. Number one, place of publication. Two, name of the publisher. I will magnify it so that you could understand what I wrote it. Two, name of the publisher. And three, year of publication. This is called imprint. What is called imprint? Imprint means it is having the three prongs. Number one, place of publication. Number two, name of the publisher. Number three, year of publication. When year of publication, I already told you that rule. What is the rule? Year of publication? Year of publication always ends with the full stop, oblique, period, oblique, dot. This is the rule position. Is it clear? Say yes or no. Only yes or no. Unmute and give me the answer. Is it clear? Say yes or no. No, you are not giving the answer to me.
Yes, it's clear, Professor.
Only give the answer yes or no, I told. The answer is yes or no, you have to give me. That's only the answer. But anyway, I made it very much clear. Here, what you have committed, what is the mistake you have committed here? First you wrote the publisher's name. No, here Darussalam should have to come. Darussalam. Of course, Darussalam can be written in different style because it's an Arabic word. And Darussalam Limited, it is a shortening form, hence ends with the full stop, and continuation ends with the comma. And Darussalam already that you put it over there. And the style of, where is the year of publication? Where is the year of publication? Missing. Year of publication is missing. And full stop. And PP, yes, it's a very good, right? After, because shortening, after full stop it has come. And the two P's are small P's, because there is a new style, 91 to 95, and ends with the full stop, well and good. Again, you have committed the mistake of the cap, because I already told you that C should be capital letter, A should be small letter, P should be small letter, because it is the abbreviation in the form of shortening. Every shortening, first letter should be capital letter, rest of the letter should be the small letter, and ends with the dot or period. That is the style. So adapt only one style of it, because here I did not see the edition. If the no edition means it is the first edition. If the edition is given over there, yes, it is said to be, because here, well and good, you wrote it very well. Third edition, you wrote it, but the style is different that you adapted it. Because I told you that The addition will come after the, after the title only, but the title will ends with the full stop, but you did not put the full stop, you put the comma. Then I did not see the other, where is the imprint? Imprint I did not see. The place of publications, the name of the publisher, the year of publication I could not see over here in the footnote 22. Okay, quickly going through other point, research questions, because I never allow any person to use the research questions, because if you are my supervisee, then I say you write only the hypothesis. And here again, hypothesis, put it in the form of the Roman 1 and Roman 2. That is the style you have to adapt it. Roman 2, Roman 3, and there is no question mark, only semicolon, and there is no question mark, only semicolon, and only 3 are there. Then you say and, because I did not count it. The general hypothesis 1 and the specific hypothesis, general objective is 1 and specific objective is 2. Then the hypothesis should be 3. So I did not go through it. And there is no question mark comes over there. But in the research question, there is a question mark. But there is the old style of it, mine. But you write only the hypothesis, because there is nothing but the research questions. You need not to say the 2 things at a time. Okay, research methodology. Okay, you followed it, because same thing that you followed, everyone followed it. Research type, sampling design, sampling size, data collection, primary data, secondary data, because you are taken from the blog of Morogoro, the university student, the blog from there, because he used the same style and the same thing that you copied over here and pasted it and writing the same thing in that matter, changing the things. Of course, I appreciate chapterization is there. Yes, this is a new style that you made it out, chapterization and a conclusion. Of course, in the research proposal, there is a time factor is there is a questionnaire is there is a bibliography is there. Of course, that is a factor that you do use it, but you did not use it because it's a research proposal where you can use the time factor and you can use the table, you can use the money, then you can use the bibliography. In the bibliography, that what you can use it, whether the questionnaire method would be there, whether the open questionnaire method or the multiple choice questionnaire, or you have to give the explanation to that one. And these are the things should be mentioned, because I did it the same thing in my work. I don't know whether you saw it, that work or not. There is my article which I published over there, and this is the article. There where I clearly mentioned when you are writing the research proposal, and the components are here. Anyone can unmute and read the components. These components which I highlighted here. Anyone can unmute and read. Anyone can unmute and read the components which I highlighted here. Everybody is silent. That means
I have but
yeah. Breaking of the voice. Breaking of the voice. You should use the data very good. You can keep the yes. Okay. You can mute. Breaking of the voice. Breaking of the voice. Mute. It's not, because I don't know what the data that you are using, and if you are using the Kimeo phone, it will come like that. If you use the Sharabaro phone, it will not come like that. Okay, anyway, come to the matter is introduction, background to the problem, statement of the problem, significance of the study, objective of the study, and where it comes general objective. Hey, mute! I said mute! I'm reading. I said mute! I said mute! I said mute! I said mute, because I am reading, you are not supposed to say anything. Then literature review, later upon the hypothesis will come, then the research methodology, then you have missed the limitation and the scope of the studies. Then in the research proposal, you have to time the time, research progress and financial tables and chapterizations, bibliography, virgule selected bibliography, annexer, virgule, appendix if any. Because I did not say annexer, oblique or slash or stroke, but I say virgule, VIR GULE, that is the style of Professor Hussain students. The Professor Hussain students will not say slash, SLASH slash, neither they say oblique, OBLIQUE, neither they say stroke, STROKE, but they are supposed to say the polished language, virgule, VIRGULE. But depending upon the students, you can use the word, because if a person doesn't know the virgule, better not to use that such a word over there. Because to kill a bird, what is essential? In the AK-47 is the essential? No. Even manati, in Kiswahili, manati means catapult. Even kill a small bird like a sparrow, it is a manati is enough. You cannot supposed to use the AK-47. So depending upon the person, you have to use the language also. So this is the style of making, and that thing should be appeared in your research proposal. I send this thing to each and everybody, but again the same thing, like a sheep walk. You did not read it. I give the equation, I give the solutions, I give the hints how it should be and what should be the format. Because I told you that when you go to the misiba, you don't go with the colorful dress. In the misiba, in the morning sessions or morning MOURNING, you go either in the white dress or in the black dress. But the black dress is generally show the protest, but generally you can go in the white dress, but not in the colorful dress. Please note the point. So format is very much important factor, because any examiner will see your first chapter and he will see the second chapter, he will see the middle chapter, which is the heart of the work. Middle chapter is the heart of your work. What you want to say is there in the work. It will be known by him that whether how much that you did the work, whether you copied it, whether you did it of your original, or by any other means that you used it. It can easily make it out, because the way that you write it, the way that you are make the referencing, that's also played as an important role. But if you would have to hear me or watch my earlier classes, dissertation classes, there I told you that how the referencing style should be used over there for the books, for the journals, for the reports, for the thesis, for the webiology. I don't know what you know webiology. Can anybody will tell me what is the webiology? Unmute and give me the answer. Webiology, spelling WEBIOLOGY. Okay, I can write here. I think you could see my screen. WBIOLOGY, webiology. Can you tell me what is meant by webiology? Here, which I highlighted here. Yes? Anyone can unmute and give me the answer. Webiology means nothing but when you say the bibliography, now the web is there, the webiology, or we can say internet sources, or you can say websites. Internet sources, because generally the side heading should be not be supposed to use the plural form. You should be using only the singular form. That's why you don't use the plural form of it. Websites, don't say website, internet source, webiology. This is the style of writing. Is it clear? Say yes or no, because the Cisco WebEx at any time it will stop it, because time is up. That's why I'm asking you. Is it clear? Only 5 minutes are left, because indication also came, notification also came, how it can be there. So what you are missing is time. You did not mention the research proposal and the other factors which I have shown over here. You did not made it over there. And what are the other factors? I made it very much clear to you. The other factors are, these are the factors. These are the factors which you did not mention. Can anyone be unmute and read who is having the good internet? Who is having the good internet? Anyone can unmute. Swalala, are you present? Or just you log in and went for the chakula kula, for the dinner? Swalala, are you hearing me? Do you know how to mute and unmute? Of course, Professor Lee knows it because she is in South
May you
Africa.
zoom the document, Professor, because I cannot see it properly.
See, this document cannot be increased. The reason is it is a PDF, but anyway, I can use my talent and I can make it magnified it. To me, a bongo, use your brain. Yes, now I highlighted it. Could anybody will read it? What is missing in his work? Hamza Marishi Ali. I say read. Sir, we don't know.
It is time, research, progress, and financial tables. 311, chapterization.
Of course, chapterization he did it.
312, bibliography. And the last one is the annex.
Hamza Marishi Ali, he did it chapterization, but he did not do it the limitation of the scope of the study and time and research progress and financial tables, bibliography, virgule, selected bibliography, and the next is annexures, virgule, appendix if any. These are the things that are missing in his work because it is a research proposal. A research proposal going to be a first chapter, eliminating the bibliography, annexures, and time and research progress and financial table. Except this thing, the other things will becomes the first chapter of your research work. Either it is a dissertation, either it is a thesis. The style and the principles are the same. If you write the journal, if you write the report, if you write the thesis. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, Professor.
So, I want to say thank you very much for your patience listening. And at any time it will stop because time is up. And I have completed Hamza Marishi Ali. Hamza Hamza Marishi 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 space ALLY. Am I right? Am I right in the spelling of the supervisee? Say yes or no. Say yes or no.